Alright, looks like we're live here, guys. Welcome. We are streaming Makai Wars, which is a game that I've been playing for a couple months, or a few months. If you're a fan of Disgaea, y'all will know that there's a Disgaea mobile game that's about to come out in Japan. Although there's not really a date for it yet. But in the meantime, they have this game that came out last year. And it's pretty fun. It's pretty much kind of a reduced version of Disgaea. If you ever played Disgaea games before, you know how it's like a tactics style game. You have a grid, you move and then attack, and then your enemies do the same thing, kind of like tactics. But they're all pretty much the same, kind of role-playing strategy games, I guess, is the category for it. But anyhow, I've always been a big fan of Disgaea. I have like all of them. So this is really fun for people that love the series, because it has most of the characters from all of them. I'll show off some of my characters here. So here you can see this is like a mix of characters from Disgaea 1, Disgaea 2, 3, 4, 5, and there's a lot of spin-off characters too. So for the most part, the characters all come in like two rarities. You're either going to get a 2-star form character or a 3-star form character. And the 3 stars are the higher grade, higher rank characters, but they can be leveled up. I believe all of them can get leveled up all the way to 6-star. I'm not entirely sure, because I know like the 3 stars, those go up to 6, and I think the 2 stars will either go up to 5 or 6 stars as well. Kind of like Brave Frontier, how you can take like any character, and as long as you have the materials, you can keep progressing them all the way up. So I have a decent number of 3-star characters that I have not worked on at all. I've been just trying to concentrate on my main team, although I finally got a Laharl, which was kind of funny because with the anniversary that was going on, they were giving out free multis for like a week, but unfortunately I think that ended. Or maybe reset. I'll have to check on the next reset, but I think it's already done with. But they were giving us a free multi each time, and I actually pulled some pretty good 3 stars off of there. They also have been giving out a lot of in-game currency to do free pulls as well as tickets. It's a pretty good time to jump in and try out the game if you are interested in it, although it's Japan only, so you'd have to get it through QApp or the APK file if you can find it, install it on an emulator, and those would be the ways that you could play it. It's not super big outside of Japan, because it was hard for me to find any kind of information about the game before. Mostly having to go to Japanese websites to find out any kind of like hints or help with different things. Although there's not a whole lot of things that you need help with, it's pretty straightforward. But so you have your characters, and as you can see, you have your equipment. They have their main weapon, armor, other item. You know, when you put like rings or stuff like that, like the extra item. And then you have 3 slots for gems, basically. Like, I don't think there's anything else that goes in that slot besides the gems. And you can level them up, kind of like how you do in Disgaea, like the item world. You would level them up, and they would gain more stats as you level them up. I think they go up to level 15 for each item. And then they have different rarities. As you can see, the gun is like a max rarity 6-star legend, so that's like, I think, the best type of weapon that you can get. Some of these other ones are not so much. I have some 1-star and 2 stars, but I leveled them up so that they get all their stats out of them. Eventually, endgame is probably you're going to want to get all 6-star equipment leveled up all the way to 15. I am not quite there yet. And the other thing is, so with the characters, with no dupes, they go all the way up to 120. So you can get them up to 6-star and then up to 120, and that's the max for them. Later on, when you start getting dupes, and there's 2 ways to get dupes. One is you can either summon and get a dupe that way, because that's how I got a dupe for her, was I actually summoned a dupe. My Negroes, thanks for subscribing. welcome to the stream. So, yeah, that's one way you can do it. Another way you can do it is they have special gems that you collect, and you can actually get a copy that way. There's two different types of gems, two types of diamonds, I guess you would call them. They're rainbow diamonds. One of them is for 2-star characters, and once you collect 100 of those, you can trade them in to get a copy of somebody. That's a 2-star. And then there's another one that you trade in for a 3-star. If we go back, you can see these characters. So down at the bottom here, you see these three right here in the corner. You can see that I have 10, but you need 100. They have like special chapters, SP chapters that you do, and when you do those chapters, you get 10. But then you need like a 90 more of the rainbow to make it 100, and then that's how you get the character. So like, let's say I chose him. You can see it takes 10, and then 90 from that rainbow. So I could trade right now for him if I wanted him, but I don't really want to get him. I believe that's the protagonist from the second one with Rosalia, I think, because I got Rosalia already. But that's how you could get some of those characters. So like if you didn't do well in the summons and there's a character you really wanted, what you would do is collect enough of those rainbow gems or rainbow diamonds, and then you go to SP quest, and then when you go to the EP side, these are pretty much all the 3-star characters in the game, or most of them. See, you see Laharl right there, and there's Etna, Flan, Fuka, Rosalia's right there as well. So like these characters, what you do is you do this quest, and all these chapters right here, it's about 9 chapters I think for each one. You get 10 of the specific character diamonds from there, and then you would also get 10 of the rainbow diamonds. So you would get 20, or at least 10 for the character, and then 10 for rainbow, which could go towards any character. And there's quite a few chapters now. Like when I first started playing, there was only about 5 of these chapters, so you couldn't really get a character straight away. But now there's enough chapters to where you could probably get like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So that'd be like 170 from that. You can almost get 2 characters at this point, because they're giving away stuff for the anniversary to get more of these. So you probably could just get 2 characters right away. Although when you start, so one cool thing is like when you start the game, you can re-roll your first roll. Like they give you a roll to start the game up, and if you don't like it, you just keep re-rolling. Like if it's the same as when I started. Like when I started, basically you could just keep re-rolling until you got what you wanted. And I got 2 of the top 3-star units at the time, so I kept that. But yeah, you can keep going until you either get characters you want, your favorite characters, or top tier characters, and just keep going. So that's one cool feature. So you can see here on the menu, you have your 2 sides. On the left side, that top printy, that's the sale. The one under it is your daily login menu, where it shows you like, you know, what you're getting for them. The other 2 I think are events, but I think these events are not up yet. Oh no, it's just sales. It's talking about other sales that are going on. Yeah, that's all sales stuff. So if you have money, you can buy that stuff. If not, this one right here, this is more sales. So okay, 3 things of sales. Down here is Item World. So Item World here works differently than in Disgaea. This one is just pretty much automatic. So whatever team you choose is just automatically going to go through the floors and then just try to clear. You can see my record in the top corner there. I got up to 1049. Once you die, it just starts all over. And you get like some prizes from it. Like sometimes it'll give you some equipment tickets. What is this game? This game is Makai Wars. Is this like Disgaea or something? It's by the same people that make Disgaea, yeah. The running joke is, so Akari right there, you see in the picture on the left side. She is a guest character that shows up in like most of the Disgaeas. I think starting with 2 or 3, if I remember right. But she would show up basically saying, "Where's my game?" because she's supposed to be the protagonist of a game. So this is the game they created for her. She finally got her game. Okay, so we covered the left side. Right side, mailbox is mail, which is basically notices. It's not like your mailbox, it's notices. So, you know, in-game notes or notes from the publisher, stuff like that. The gift box, that's where your gifts come in. So anything that you get from your daily logins and that kind of stuff, that's where it goes, is the gift box. Under that, this clock shows a bunch of your inventory. Some of these are for additional action points. Some of them are, well, a lot of them are action points. I don't really know what everything does, because I've been slowly trying to learn the game, but like I said, there's not a lot of resources for this game, so I've been just trying to learn as I go. Okay, these are those rainbow diamonds that I was talking about. So 2 stars, I have 270 right now, which there's not too many 2 stars that I really care about going for, so that's why I've been kind of having them held there. 3 stars, I used some to get Laharl, because I really wanted to get Laharl, but I still have 150, so I can get like one more character if I felt like a bit. Out of the ones that I have right now, I don't really care. And then here, these are like leveling items. So each specific type, color type, has their own specific leveling item. These are used to level up specific HP, attack and defense, or speed, or crit for weapons. Kind of like the, you know, like in Disgaea and Item World, you could do the same thing. This is their version of doing it in this game. Here is friend list, which we don't care. We don't care about friends here. There's no friends in Disgaea. This is the missions. So this is the time missions that I did earlier today, but then there's other missions for stuff, more stuff, and then here is, I think, the website. Yeah, the website, so we don't care about that either. And that's the menu. Okay, so down here at the bottom, on the left, that's where you go and do either story or any of the other stuff going on. And we also have PvP that's going on as well too. I might have to do some of that in a little bit. Next to that's the characters, where you go see the characters, level them up. Next to that's the equipment. I don't think I have enough to do anything yet, but we can try to do one of these. So let's try this one. Yeah, we can try to do this one. So you can see up here, 3 out of the 4 are lit up for this item. So every 3 levels you unlock another stat. So this one's mostly HP, but if you get it up to level 12, that unlocks all 4 of them. So we're gonna try to see if we get lucky and we unlock that. Nope, we were not. So we'll have to wait till later. But like this one is level 12. You can see that's how all 4 of them are unlocked. Another thing you can do, you can go here, and if you have, well, I think I've already upgraded all of them, but basically each one you can try to upgrade their stats. So like you see this one had speed, HP, attack, and attack percentage, but I think I've already upgraded all of them, so this one we can't do. What about this one? Okay, this one we can do. So if you have enough of them, it'll allow you to upgrade. So let's go with crit, and then we can do attack. I think you can do up to 3 for each one, so we're gonna upgrade HP, and that'll be good. Fourth is summons, which we don't have enough gems to do a multi, so I'm not going to summon yet. I think the big deal they're doing right now is they're introducing 4 stars, and Laharl is one of the first. It's like King Laharl, like he's got a crown and everything, which I thought was funny. Looks complicated? If you've played Disgaea before, it really isn't. Like, it's a really simplified version of Disgaea, to be honest. Yeah, Laharl, King Laharl, I guess. And then you have regular Harl. This is the one that I traded for, was regular Harl. King Laharl, I'm assuming is like better. Let me see, at 120. See, 120 is the base, and then maxed out with dupes and everything is 140. So 8,600, 950 attack. Oh yeah, he's way better. 10,000 with 1,100 attack. Jesus. That's ridiculous. Well, if I get some more gems, I might try again for him. But I do not have enough right now, so we're not going to do that. The printy here is the shop, which you can buy the regular diamonds, the white diamonds. So the currency for this game is diamonds, and there's 2 types. The white diamonds are the paid currency, and then the ones you get in-game are the red diamonds. So like there'll be some banners where you can only use paid diamonds, which that sucks, but like some of them are like guaranteed 3-star summons. Those generally will probably use the paid diamonds. And then down here is this menu for settings, transfer, all that good stuff. But anyhow, so that's the basics of the game. Let's go ahead and try some stuff out here. Story, I've done most of the story already. Unless there's some new chapters. I don't think there... Oh! I guess there is a new chapter. I guess we can try this. Or sorta. This right now is my main team. I'm assuming there's no big titty goth girls in this game. There are. They have all the characters. It's like the minor characters are like the 2 stars. I'm gonna go ahead and auto it. I tried playing it normally, but like auto pretty much does everything that you would probably do anyway, so it actually is pretty good. I like that it's fully voiced, almost like you're playing Disgaea. I'm also kind of watching the Oscars. I'm trying to see. I doubt Black Panther is gonna win, but in the back of my mind, I think it'd be so hype if they did, because it's like kind of unexpected if they win. Flan is the best, by the way. Flan is always the best. I love Etna, but in this game, Flan is the best. Like Disgaea, the whole Disgaea series, the first one is still my favorite. So the characters from the first one they always hold a special place for me. So Akagi's like the main character for this game, like I said. They actually do make it pretty easy to, like, you start off with her, and then it's pretty easy to get dupes. Or not easy, but like, they make it to where you can get dupes of her, because they really want to push her being the main character. I think what we'll do is, because we can't read this anyway, we'll probably just try to finish up this chapter and then go into like the side quests and PvP, because PvP is actually limited. I think I've been a part of like 3 of the PvP events. That goes on for like a week or something like that, and then it's over, and then it doesn't come back for like months. Oh, did I finish it? Oh, I finished the first part, so it's on the second part already. Reminds you of Disgaea, I might download it. Yeah, it's Disgaea Lite. Like with the auto and everything, it can do everything for you. It's just most of the leveling and all that. The main thing is that they're pretty limited in terms of their attacks. Like most of them only have like 2 attacks. Like actually I can show you all that after this fight. Like there's a couple items that you can get, and it's red spheres and blue spheres, and they're used to level up their attacks, and they have 2 types of attacks. One is like, you know, offense, and the other one's defense or healing or something like that, and those get leveled up to 7. They also have their main boost, which you level up to level 7 also. Laharl's already maxed out. I think Rosalia is maxed out. Darth Pickle, what's up? Just wanted to drop in and say hi. Cool. Got to go though. Got school in the morning. Cool, cool. Thanks for popping in, dude. Someone's getting really emotional about their Oscar win. Yeah, I really haven't been streaming too much. Been busy with family stuff as well as work. But I always wanted to get a video out for this game. Like, even if it's a short stream or something like that. Because I hardly see anything for this game, and I think it's a pretty cool game. Yeah, skip. Can't tell what's going on. Okay, so I wanted to show this real quick. So for the characters, so we saw those are the weapons and everything, and so here, this is where you level them up. So she's already maxed out for what she has right now, so we can't level up her any more than that. This option though shows like their skills. So that's their base weapon skill, the first lot, and then you have their attacks. And then some of them have heals, and some of them, I think these are just like passive skills. So those take blue spheres. The offensive ones take red spheres as well as their base attack. I don't have any spheres right now anyway to level up, but like take for instance this one has nothing, so she would have taken them if I had anything to... Actually, wow, that attack looks pretty cool. That's an attack. Yeah, that is an attack. That's a huge range. I'm gonna have to try that later. That's the Christmas Akagi. I forgot. I think I pulled her from the Christmas banner, and I pulled 2 of her, so she's already +1. What's up, Angel? I'll actually just go down here. So material, this is where you can get more of those blue and red spheres that I was talking about to level up their attacks. The green spheres there, those are what you use to upgrade equipment. Sometimes there'll be a money quest. That's what you can use for everything, including leveling up the characters. Down here, this purple one, I'm going to do one of these. These are the leveling materials, and so each day is a different color, and then the weekends, all of them unlock. I really need the red ones because I need to level up Laharl, but it's not open today, so we'll do some purples. Hayabusa wanted me to do a stream of this sometime. He's definitely missing this, but it's cool. He can watch the replay. He wanted to see what this game was about, because I talk about it a lot. Or in my Discord, I talk about it a lot. I've been playing it a lot. It's fun, you know, because it's honestly not a lot of content, but it's fun for what it is. Like, daily, you know, I do my daily quests, like I do these to get the leveling material and whatever else is open. I haven't really been spending a lot of time on the story because it's not a lot of story. So it's fun for what it is. I just spend maybe an hour a day on it, just doing some of that stuff, and then I'm done. And then I move on to other games. It's not like Dokkan Battle or even Grand Summoners. Like those games I spend a lot of time on. This one I don't have to spend a lot of time, and I get pretty much most of the stuff I need done. Just kind of trying to save up and maybe do another multi, try to see if I can get that King Laharl. Although I'm super happy I finally got Laharl, like the regular one at least. The regular one's a beast. So like if you were going to start off, I know that Laharl is rated really high. Flan is rated really high as well. And Rosalina as well. Like those three are like part of the upper tier. They actually like her better than Laharl when you're rerolling because she was harder to get. Although now that they've added her to the SP, you can get her with the Rainbow Diamonds now as well. Because Laharl you can get from Rainbow Diamonds. That's why they were saying you should start with Rosalina since you couldn't get her from that before, but now that you can, it doesn't matter. And there's the leveling material. I think I leveled up. You can only do each one of these like 3 times a day though. That's the other thing. That's part of the other reason why it doesn't take that long to do daily stuff. Like you can do each one of those 3 times, then you're done, and then that's it. Here, I think you can get like items, like weapons and stuff. I haven't really been doing these that much, but there you can see accessories also. So you could do that as well if you wanted to try to go for more weapons and stuff. Here, you know, special quests. This one I think is to celebrate the anniversary as well as King Laharl. And then here's where I showed you for getting those special diamonds in order to get the characters. See, like I said, Laharl's right there, Etna's right there, Flan, Rosalina was one of the new ones that was added. Like those 3 were considered top tier. So those would probably be the ones I would go after. Haven't read too much about some of these other ones yet. I'll have to look that up later. And then Arena. Arena's the PvP. I think I'm going to try. So we've already cleared 2 ranks. Guess we'll try to step it up. This is... oh, whoops. Did I already step it up? No, now we're going to step it up. Okay, this one's where it's going to be harder. Because I've won each one so far. But now, these look like these should be tougher. Let's try it out. I like these special attack moves. Reminds me of the animations used in Mugen custom character unique attacks. Well, I mean, these are pretty much in line with the franchise. Like, Disgaea was known for having a lot of this. Like, a lot of these attacks are pretty much directly from the game. I think this is Valvatore's. A lot of that is pretty similar. The Harl's special attacks are all pretty similar. They did a pretty good job with the animations. That's part of the reason why I actually really liked it. Like, besides having the characters from Disgaea, having their actual moves, their voices, everything is really cool. Yeah, that was his ultimate in what was he in 4? I think every Disgaea I've played, they would always have DLC, or at least the newer ones, like the PS2 ones no, but like when they started going to PS3 and PS4, they'd have DLC to get the old Disgaea characters. So I would always try to get Etna, Flan, and Laharl. Oh, that seems wrecking. Might be able to do it this round too. The only time I ever feel like doing it manually instead of auto is sometimes they'll be doing some attacks that I'm like, why? Why would you do that? Like sometimes Akagi does her spread shot when there's only one person in front of her. I'm like, you could have just done the super gun. You didn't have to do the spread gun shot. Like this. There's only one person in front of you. Why? That shot is what you should have done. But most of the time they're pretty good about doing their attacks, so that's why I don't really mind auto as much. Dizzied her, no! Ooh, this attack's cool. It's like unlimited blade works. You only hit one person with this comment. Why? They're barely damaging you. Yeah, I'm pretty high level. And I have a lot of their equipment leveled up too. That's how long this fight is taking. My lock screen started to come up. Got to go in style, it appears, than efficiency. I mean, I do have higher level characters, but like I want to work on these characters. Like Etna, I've had for a while, because you can actually get Etna, I think, if you just log in for a week. I think she's like a weekly prize. But then, the Harlem Flan I just got recently, so I've been trying to get them up to the other level. Wow, they're running a Prinny. That's the red Prinny. What? I wonder if that's a special one or not. I thought the special Prinny would be the green one. The red one's Laharl's mom, isn't it? I know the green one was Kurt's. I wonder if they're about to announce Best Picture. I don't think it was Best Picture yet. It's pretty early, isn't it? Well, early for them. I think it's gonna go on for a while. Oh no, it did. Green Book won Best Picture. Huh. I didn't think they were gonna win. Oh, this is pretty cool. Whoa! Chop the ocean. So what's the banners look like? I showed them a little while ago. Right now the big thing is 4-star Laharl. I don't remember what the rates are. I'll have to go back and look. I think it's only 3% rates. Let me take a look at the banners after this. I need to set the time on that. I think it's pretty quick. Die already. God, that took forever. Alright, Soul was asking about the banners. We'll go back and take a look at them real quick. So it's a bunch of different banners right now. The main ones, like I said, are these two for the 4-star King Laharl. I think it's a big deal because I think he starts off as a 4-star. Because it used to be most of them would start off as 3-star, but I guess this is the first time they're having a 4-star base. And then we have the regular Laharl, got Etna, Flan. Oh, it's 8% chance. 8% chance to get a 3-star. 1% chance to get the 4-star, which there's only one. All these other units that are on there. So that's that banner. This one is the anniversary one, I think. Because they're both featuring him. Loading. Oh, I guess that was it. I didn't see who won all the other prizes. So the Green Book won. Oh, so he's a 4-star also. I think that's Valvatorez. I guess that's his final form. And this one's a 4-star. So there's 3 4-stars. Same rates. 8% for a 3-star, 1% for a 4-star. Maybe I should have been summoning on that one. I was summoning on the other one because I was just going for Laharl. These, I think, are swimsuit banners. Yeah, swimsuit banners. Don't know anything about them. I just know they're swimsuit banners. I think there's 2 of them. That one and this one. Yeah, it's loading slow. I don't know why it's loading so slow. Why would a vampire need a swimsuit? I guess I could swim at night, I guess. So it looks like they added all the 4-stars in every banner. 1% chance to get them. Actually, 8% for a 3-star is pretty good. And we got these 3 banners. I think this one was the Valentine's Day one. Yeah, these were the Valentine's Day one. They're all making chocolate. Oh, they really did throw the 4-stars in every banner. What the hell? I don't think this is anything specific in terms of a banner, but because I have her already. These 2 I don't. Oh no, I do have this one. I don't have this one in the middle. But I don't think there's a theme to this banner. This one's kind of cool because it's got Desco in it. Desco is one of those characters I liked from the older ones. I think she was in 4. I think this is different. Maybe this is a special one. I guess this is the casino? Well, no, she's not. I don't know. I don't know if these are special themed banners or not, these last 2. But all of them have the 4-stars in them. So you could technically try all of these if you wanted to. Although I think Well, then again, I don't know. I guess they're not boosted rates for their own banner, which is strange. I don't understand what's the point of having them featured in a banner, but there's not boosted rates for it. It's still 1% on all of them. That's so weird. I don't know. But anyhow, that's the banners. She's interactive. Okay, what else can we do? Let's take a look at the story real quick. Even though we can't understand anything. I wonder though, so they, like, remember the rainbow diamonds that I showed y'all for 2 stars and 3 stars? I wonder if they're going to introduce a new one for 4 stars. Since it looks like 4 stars are going to become a thing. So you have to remember, this is like the first anniversary for this game. This game's been out for a year now. And so they're, I guess, introducing 4 stars, so, you know, they might go on to bring 5 stars next year, maybe? Because characters can be leveled up to 6 star. Rip boss. Story events are usually pretty easy. At least at the beginning. Like, some of them I couldn't finish early on when I first started, but, you know, later on, I think nowadays I could probably finish most of that stuff. Is the game very free-to-play friendly? It can be. It depends on how ham you go on the banners, you know? As I showed you, the banners nowadays, they're 8% chance for a 3 star. And you have those rainbow diamonds that you can save up to get a 3 star that you want. Especially now that they have a lot of them. So I would say it is. Because like I said, if you reroll at the beginning, you can try to get 1 or 2 3 star units that you want. I don't know if the 4 stars are in the opening gacha. I kind of believe they probably are not. I wouldn't know because I haven't tried to reroll now since they've added the 4 star units. But at the very least, I know you can get 3 star units, like the top tier ones. Oh, see, there's King Laharo now. My suggestion would be to try to reroll for 2 3 stars that you like. And just go from there. Because you could easily do that. I think you start off with a 5 star ticket too. Or, not 5 star, 3 star ticket. So like rerolling, doing that, saving up. You could probably get like 3 or 4 good 3 stars almost immediately. Like me personally, I probably would have gone for Laharo, Etna, and Flan anyway, since they're my favorite characters. It just so happened to turn out that 2 of the 3 are top tier. Etna, I think, is still pretty good. I think she's still like B rank. Like, I have 4 of the S rank characters right now. And then Etna is B rank. I think Akagi is also B rank. She's like decent. Like, first, especially considering that she's a character that you start off with. That's a pretty nice character to start off with. So you could easily start off with 2 to 3 S rank characters, a B rank character, and maybe another B rank. It's pretty sweet knowing you don't really need 4 stars at the start since every character can go up to 6 stars. I don't know if the 2 stars do. I think they do. But I know for a fact all 3 stars, they go all the way up to 6. 2 stars, I believe you can get them up to at least 5 star. I'm not sure if they go up to 6 star. But probably. Because all it does is it take materials. Like, they're going to be lower base, so it probably isn't worth it making a 2 star into a 6 star. But you can make them up to like a 5 star to be serviceable until you get a good 3 star. Skip all this. I didn't even get to see who won all the other awards. I just saw Best Picture, Green Book, and then that was it. Fenric, Galvador's best buddies. Actually, I have both of them. I should work on them. I think after I finish getting Flan, Etna, and Laharl done, I'll start working on those too. Like, I like all the title characters. Since I've played each one of them, like, you know, all the main characters you get attached to, so I like having all of them on here. Well, we're not going to finish this. That's a lot of chapters. I think we'll do a few more and call it a night. Just want to do a really quick, well, I guess it's not quick. Well, kinda. Less than an hour is pretty quick for a stream. Not for a video, unfortunately. But I did want to kind of show off as much of the game as I could. Because like I said, I don't see a lot for this game online. At least not in the States. Like, outside of Japan, I don't hear about this game very much. Because the only reason... So it came out last year, and I think maybe I heard a little bit about it coming out, but then it never came out here. So no one really talked about it. The only reason I even remembered this game was because I had heard news about Disgaea, a Disgaea mobile game coming out. Like they were working on one. And then this popped up, and I was like, oh, well, they already have a sort of Disgaea game out already. So I thought I'd try it out. And it's pretty fun. I have to admit, I had decent time playing, and if you're a fan of this guy, I'd highly recommend trying it out. I was gonna go till I ran out of stamina, but I forgot that I just leveled up, so it might be a while. Since I'm a fan of like the first one, kind of sad they don't have some of the other characters from it, like Captain Gordon and his assistant. Was it Tiffany? Or the robot? Was it Tuesday? It'd be pretty cool if they had them in here, like just like special characters, you know. Like they have these banners. They could have brought them in as like a special banner. Actually, I think I'll be 2 more runs and I'll be out of stamina. We can just do that. The Prism Rangers. Actually, I don't even think you can summon Prinnies. I don't think I've ever summoned a Prinnie. I don't think they lit you for some reason. I was like, I don't know why. Actually, someone had a red Prinnie though when I fought PvP, so I wonder how they got the red Prinnie. I think Fuka still has Pringer X, the giant Prinnie mecha. I think I remember seeing that when I fought someone's Fuka. I need to level up mine. Yeah, this will be the last chapter. We'll be out of stamina after this. When I went to PAX South, NIS America, they had a booth, and they had a bunch of Disgaea stuff. I was pretty psyched about that. I don't know where I put my stuff. I gotta like unpack it. I don't think I've unpacked my stuff from PAX South still. But like, I got their anniversary shirt. They had a shirt and they had a hat. But I was like, I probably wear the shirt more than I wear the hat because I don't really wear hats. I wear beanies more. If they had a beanie, I would have got that. Like, if they would have had a Prinnie beanie, I would have so got that. Like, I bought a hat from Japan. It was like a little flimsy hat though, so it's like not something that I could really wear. It's more like a sleeping cap is what it was. So yeah, I don't really wear that too much. But there was that, and I also bought a Prinnie USB drive. I need to unpack that and show that off because that was pretty cool. What's up, Photex? Prinnie head beanie would be sick, I know, right? Because I know one thing they sold at one time was like the Prinnie cap with the cape, or a little small cape thing. Because I've seen people have that. But like, I think a regular beanie would have been cool, or a hoodie, like a full-on hoodie like Fuka wears. That would be sick. Like a jacket with a hoodie instead, because she just wears a cap with a jacket, but a jacket with the Prinnie head for the hood, I think would be sick. I don't think they've done that. They should do something like that. I would buy that. Still not enough. So let's see, there's my Fuka. She's only level 80 though. Artina was from 4, I think. I get him confused because like the characters from 4 and 5 are really similar. Yeah, female Laharl. So I think this was the other girl, but this is like a special edition version of her. This was like a casino one. This was the protagonist from 5, I think? It's not Valvatores. Valvatores was the vampire from 4 with him. And then those are most of the 3 stars that I got right there. So still quite a few that I need to work on. It's gonna be a while. I'm mainly working on my main ones first, but we're gonna have to do that. Have you watched DB Heroes' newest episode? No, I haven't watched Heroes in like months. I need to catch up and watch those. But anyhow, that is going to be it for tonight. Thanks everybody for joining me. If you're interested in this game, it's called Makai Wars. You probably have to get it from QApp or get the APK file online to play on an emulator because it's Japan only, unfortunately. But it's pretty fun, especially if you're a fan of Disgaea. So I highly recommend it. I will catch you guys later. Have fun. I don't know when's the next time I'm streaming, but just, you know, keep up with my Twitter, or stay subscribed either on here or following me here on Twitch or on YouTube, and it should pop up. But anyhow, good night, guys.